Yo, what's up, man? We on live. I got my boy. We gonna wait till a couple people tap in real quick, though, man. We gonna wait till a couple more people tap in before we start getting to the sauce. You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, this is my boy right here. Met him on YouTube. Did a video on the Vikings, so I had to reach out to him, man. Do they call you TJ? Is that your name, TJ, or what is it? Or is that just your initials?
I pronounce it as T Junior. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay, T Junior. Got you.
Right.
Word. That's what's up, though, man. Hold on, let's wait till a couple more. We're gonna wait till we get like at least 1 or 2 comments first. Make sure people tuned in real quick. It take them a little second. Let's see. I like your little setup, though, man. I see you guys, boy. You got the jerseys in the back. I see you. I see. What is that
Absolutely.
card? You got cards? What is that? Cards over there?
Cars. Nah, these is what you call Funko Pops. Like you know what I'm saying,
Oh
when I
yeah,
was working at
yeah.
Hot Topic,
Oh, okay.
I started a collection. Like a coworker of mine, really good friends.
Yeah.
He just suggested I get into it. I started, can't stop. I got me a TJ Watt one. I don't think you can see it.
Yeah. Shoot, my the dude Dave I've been live with yesterday. He got a couple of those too, man. He was showing me those things, man. I need to get me some of them.
You should, bro.
I need I need to get that Justin Jefferson, man. That's what they do, right? They just sell like the football players and stuff, or
They do everything, bro. But
yeah,
they got a Dalvin Cook one. They got a
they got
Dalvin Cook
Dalvin
one.
Cook. Man, dang, they ain't got JJ. They tripping. They got to have JJ on there.
Um,
They tripping.
they really don't control like what players they make. I mean, they do, but I don't know. I saw
Yeah.
Kyler Murray, saw Baker Mayfield. They have Hopkins in the Texans jersey. They have like it's so many others.
All right, let's see here. Well, we're gonna start rocking because they should start coming in a little bit here. All right.
All right,
So man, first what we gonna get into. So T Junior, right? That's what I should call you, right? T Junior.
sir.
All right. So first, man, like how'd you become a Steelers fan? Like what made you become a Steelers fan? Being you from Houston.
Okay, so with that being said, my mom kind of like forced me to play flag football when I was like what 8, and then I was at the YMCA with it. So
Right.
that's what our name was, like the Steelers. I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, I'd never heard of that. Cause like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, 8 years old, you're like, what is a Steeler? Like, should we be called the thief? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
as an 8-year old, you're like, what? And then like
Right.
I'm like, bro, I'm gonna watch some real football, like tackle football. And I'm like, bro, that's a real team. And then I seen this dude wearing 43 with long curly hair, laying folks out and jumping in front of passes. I'm like, hold on.
Palomalu.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay. All right. So about what age were you at though when you became a Steelers fan? What age was that?
Honestly, I can't lie. Like I started watching football at like 9 or 10, but like I like multiple teams at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You little
Right.
kid.
Right. Right.
It was
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we gonna what first I just gotta bring up the season when y'all went 11-0, right? Cause I got
um,
somebody that I work with. So I got somebody I work with, right? His name Terry, and I know he gonna tap in here in a second. And
oh really?
I mean, y'all were 11-0. He was all Super Bowl this, Super Bowl that, man. What went wrong, man? What did you see that you think went wrong at the end of the season, man? Because y'all just dropped the ball last 5 games. Was it? I think it was about the last 5 games.
We won like we lost 4 of our last 5.
Yeah,
I want to say injuries and
yeah,
ego. Them two
yeah.
things right there, and an old quarterback. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, Teams started picking up on like Big Ben just throwing it short. So like what the defensive coordinators would do, they would sit linebackers underneath. You know what I'm saying? So he can't get
Yeah,
them same slants. I remember one game, it was the Colts game, bro. Like day or a couple of days after Christmas, they literally ran 3 straight slants to start off the game, go 3 and out. I was like, what are we doing?
wow.
What are we doing?
Yeah. Dang, boy, that's crazy, man. Hey, look, I was holding it on him at work, man. But like, I think what started it off, the game I really remember was that Bengals game. I mean, the Bengals just smacked y'all, bro. I
Uh,
was like, yo, that was crazy. That was the craziest one. You know what I mean? Like, I remember that, and I was like, oh, the Bengals smacked y'all. I said, times are changing, you know?
really? Yeah. And then they smacked us again this year.
Yeah. So I mean, and it's crazy because yeah. So how do you feel like being a Steelers fan, y'all so used to being at the top. You know what I mean? Like you and the
right?
Ravens, y'all so used to being at the top, and it seems like things are even changing. And now Deshaun Watson is on the Browns. Like, I mean, what gonna happen? Y'all got a young quarterback. I mean, you don't really know who's gonna start. Who you think is gonna be the QB1?
I'm gonna say we're gonna start off the season with Trubisky. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I feel like this might be an experimental year. Knowing that Mike Tomlin, like, he got too much pride, so he'll never like tank the season. You know what I'm saying? So like we still
right.
gonna find a way to stay competitive. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably get carried by our defense again. If say the least, like if our offense looks how it did last year. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. The real reason we made the playoffs last year was because of our defense and Najee Harris.
Right. Oh, so you big on Najee?
Yes, bro. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Najee Harris so much.
I don't know, man. It's something like and I'm gonna keep bringing him up because he's like the closest Steelers fan to me that I work with every day. So me and him kind of are the only. He's the Steelers guy I can actually debate with on a day-to-day basis. I mean, and I was just telling him like, man, for some reason I don't really see Najee being like this elite running back. But then again, to be fair, I don't really lock in the Steelers games like that. But when I do, I just never see him break out. He don't really have that home run capability, it seems like. I guess to break off that 60-yard run. I guess is he not fast enough? He just strong and not fast enough. Like, because I mean, he really don't break out long runs, or am I just missing it?
Nah, you missing it big, bro.
I'm
Number
missing it.
one,
I need to go
his
back.
line,
I need
his
to go back
line,
and tap in.
nah, bro. It's like his line is so bad.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like I think we somewhat improved our line this year. I hope he does better. Like this man had 1,000 yards rushing with arguably top 5 worst lines in football, right? So
Right.
the majority of his like big old games came from like catching out the backfield and everything. And it's just like, bro, he's like a bigger Camaro sometimes. Like that's what his style reminds me of.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? He's like a physical, bigger Camaro.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Hey, man, look, so y'all drafted. This is the big thing with y'all this year now. Y'all drafted Kenny Pickett. Everybody tripping on his hand size, talking about his
Yeah,
hands small. Like, it's like we talking about a grown man hands, and I look past it too. I'm like, yo, why are we worrying about
suspect,
the man hands? I mean, the man
right?
obviously showed he can play football. You know what I mean? What we tripping about his hand size for? So I mean, but how do you feel about Kenny Pickett though, y'all? You think he gonna be the one eventually to come in? I know you said Trubisky's gonna probably start, but I mean, are you looking forward to
Um,
seeing him?
yeah, I am actually like, you know what I'm saying? He played in the exact same stadium, so like he should know the environment well. And it's just like Joe Burrow made it to the Super Bowl. Like they said the same thing about hand size for him. And
Right.
it's just like,
Yeah. Yeah. So he played. So Kenny Pickett, you mean they share that stadium? Like that's where their college games are held at? You mean or?
yeah, they are.
Oh,
I didn't
word.
know
I
that
didn't know
either.
that.
I was like, wait a minute.
Oh wow! And because I know he was pushing, he was like he made it clear he wanted to get drafted by Pittsburgh too. You know what I mean? Like he wanted to stay there. I
Mhm.
know that was a big thing. Like he didn't want because I know Carolina was high on him, but he wanted to stay in Pittsburgh though. So I know
Yeah,
he landed where he wanted to land. You know what I mean? Like so who else? So who else did y'all draft? All right, so y'all got Kenny Pickett in the first round. Like who y'all pick up in the second? Who y'all pick up in the second round?
we actually got a couple more receivers. I
Yeah,
think it's a
y'all got the boy
Kentucky
Pickens from Georgia.
Pickens and George Pickens, bro.
Hey.
Why we always gotta have that one like controversial receiver? If you hear my dog barking in the background, I'm sorry, man.
Oh, you
I'm sorry.
good, man. You good. You good.
But bro, like we always got some kind of controversial receiver. It never fails. It's like the Rooney's like purposely pick out the most problematic receiver and just like, yeah, we want him. We want him. You know what I'm saying? This
Yeah.
dude was literally like throwing. He took what's the game? He took the Georgia State receiver and like slammed him against like the side of the
Yeah.
stands, like in the end zone.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah. Yeah. I know exactly. They were actually talking. I think they were actually talking about that not too long, like right before the draft and stuff with him and stuff like that. That, bro, that's crazy, right? But I'm gonna tell you one thing about him. If you looked up, my father put me on this. You know that he had the highest percentage of like his catch percentage is super
Uh-huh.
high though. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
So we need.
dude, do not drop the ball. So if the ball get in his vicinity, he catching it. That's the one plus about him. Hey, I would be happy about that pick. I ain't gonna lie, because dog is a savage for real, you know?
Hey,
Dog
hey,
seemed
look.
like a savage. See, my thing is with the Vikings, like we drafted, we needed defense, and we definitely, went in. I seen you did the video on the Vikings. That video was from last year, though, right? The one I
Yeah,
comment on. Yeah.
summer last
So
year.
and last year, man, our defense fell apart. I wish that video you did, I wish it came true, like how the confidence you had. Because last year was a disaster for us, though, man. Like we
Really?
lost so many games. Yeah, we didn't even make the playoffs last year for one, and we lost so many games by less than a touchdown. You know, we had so
I
many
know.
games that we were
Yeah,
in
yeah,
it,
yeah.
we could have won it, and we just let it go. You know, we technically, if you go back and recap the Vikings season last year, we should have been like 12-5. Like that's
Yeah,
legit. Like
yeah,
even the games we lost were only by like, three
exactly.
points, maybe a touchdown. It was crazy, man. But we addressed the defense. But when we traded back with the Lions, man, did you watch the draft this year? Like were you tapped into the draft, or you were kind
I
of busy?
was. I watched some of it actually. Like I was at a
Yeah.
draft party. We all had to leave.
Yeah, man, we traded back. We traded back to the 32nd pick. First of all, we traded with the Lions, you know what I mean, which is obviously they're in our division. So we were just like
Yeah, I don't.
a lot of the fans were like, why in the hell did we trade back with a division rival for one all the way to 32? Thanks to the Rams because they won the Super Bowl, and
Right,
that's who they traded with from Matt Stafford. And we got Lewis Seen, but I'm gonna tell you, because Lewis Seen obviously and Pickens played together, but Lewis Seen is a savage, man. After a couple nights went by, sat back, thought about it, I was like, yo, this dude here was a good pickup, man, for sure.
right.
So I was good with our first round pick. You know what I mean? My boy at the job, he was good with Pickens, man. He liked Pickens. I wasn't high on Pickens though. I mean, I felt like y'all could have did better if you asked me.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
lie. I was about to blow a gasket because we didn't get no offensive lineman, but we signed a couple like undrafted free agents. So I was like, oh,
Yeah. 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 So I mean, so towards the end of Ben, like when were you fed up with Ben? Like when did you sit back and realize, like, yo, listen, if we want to take the next step, man, Ben got to go? Was it last year? Was last year like you were done with it, or was it the year before?
I want to say um it was either the Bengals game last year
Yeah.
or the Cowboys game in 2020. Because I'm like, okay, he looked pretty suspect. Like, what we doing here?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
this is when the Cowboys were like three and whatever. Like, bro, we play down the competition, of course we do. But bro,
Right.
like we were looking horrible. Like Gary Gilbert was the quarterback. Like I feel like if Dak Prescott played, we lose that game.
Yeah. Yeah, man, shit. I can't talk, man. We lost the Cooper Rush last year. I mean, that's just another thing to throw salt on the wound from last year. Halloween night, I'm thinking it's about to get scary out there for the Cowboys up in Minnesota. I mean, Cooper Rush comes down like Tom Brady at the last drive and throws a touchdown and to beat us, man. It was just ridiculous. I hate the Cowboys, man. You being a Steelers fan, I know you ain't rocking with the Cowboys. There's no way.
My
But you
pops is a
being in
Cowboys
Houston,
fan.
though, I'm sure there's a lot of Cowboys fans just in Texas all
Oh yeah,
around, ain't it?
it's like
Yeah,
the, the big four. Like how do I say? It's like the four fan bases
right.
in Houston. It's the Saints, the Texans, the Steelers, and the Cowboys. It's like an unspoken rule that you got to pick one of the four. I chose Pittsburgh.
You got to pick one of them. You got to pick one of them if you in
It's
Texas, isn't it?
a lot of Saints fans here too. A lot of Cowboys fans. It's more Cowboys fans here than Houston fans. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So you in Houston as we speak. Like that's where you resign at too.
Yup, yup, yup.
Oh, where, man? Shit, man. I wish I can come to Houston, man. I heard a lot of fun stuff about Houston, man. Houston
Oh yeah,
sounds like a great city.
this is a great city. I cannot.
Yeah, yeah, for real. Hold on, what he said? Dwayne, Vikings address the problem with the draft and get rid of Zim. Hey, that's a fact, Dwayne. We had to get rid of Zim. You know what I mean? Zim was just that
He was the one
man
holding y'all
ruined
back.
us. Yeah, he was holding us back, man. He plays too conservative. For one, he coaches too conservative. And all he cares about is defense. Us having a new coach this year, man, I think we definitely gonna take the next step.
Mhm.
Like that video you made, it's actually going to come to fruition this year now because we got the new
Yeah,
coach. I think this year it feels a lot different now. We going to make some noise, man. I'm confident enough to say we're going to make some noise for sure. Because Zimmer was I don't know what was going on with him, but you got to remember too. Well, I don't know I don't know if you were into it like that, but back when we signed Zimmer, the year before we signed Zimmer, we were trash though, and he lifted our defense up. So he had his good years, you know, his
Oh yeah,
first couple of years. But
in the
y'all, speaking of
2013, right?
coaches though, I mean, y'all got the guy though for sure. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
y'all got the guy. And so this year, do you feel like there's pressure on him, knowing that
on
he's
Tomlin.
had Ben? Yeah, he has been this whole time. He's never had a losing season, and now he's going in with quarterbacks that he don't know which one he's gonna use, and you think he's
He'll be
still gonna make it happen?
he'll be fine, bro. This man won 8 games with Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, you're right. Speaking of Mason Rudolph, like, damn, is he still gonna? You think he's gonna make the team? Like I mean, why not
Bro,
him? Why not him start? I know you don't want it. Yeah, I know you don't want it, but I'm just
did
saying though,
you
like,
did you watch the Lions game, bro?
yeah, but
You
he
watched the
played good.
Lions game?
What game? Well, what game I watched was the Lions game, the one where it was raining and it was kind of like it went in
And
almost in
we
overtime and
tied.
stuff, and it was raining
And
and
we
stuff.
tied.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I did
Caston
watch
won.
that game. I did watch that game. Yeah. Mason Rudolph, boy, I always trip on Terry, man. When I say, man, Mason gonna be our quarterback, but I feel
Man,
like Mitch
yeah,
Trubisky. I'm gonna tell you right
yeah.
now.
Oh yeah.
I'm a Vikings fan, and you know he came from Chicago. Obviously, I mean he came from the Bills, but you know he played in Chicago. That's what he's known for. He got drafted there. Man, Mr.
Of course.
Trubisky, I feel like he can really. I told my friend, like, listen, Mitchell gonna get y'all sleeping. He might be that guy.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, man.
Exactly.
Like,
Look,
I would
hey,
feel
look.
good if I was a Steelers fan about having Mitch Trubisky as my quarterback.
Mm,
You know, I mean, how you feel about Mitch? I mean, you high on him?
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
well, not like, oh my God, he's gonna win us
Yeah,
10, 12
Mr.
games.
Trubisky.
But it's
Yeah.
like, y'all are bugging. Like, I follow nothing but like uh Steelers folks on Twitter, and it's just like, y'all tripping, bro. Like Mitch, bro, you realize like everybody was like, oh, as much as y'all say as bad as he was, like, bro, he still made the playoffs in 2020.
Right.
Like the 2018 not happen. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't take him over no Deshaun Watson, of course not. But it's like
Oh, hell no.
y'all acting like he Nathan Peterman out here or something. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Oh, hell.
He will like run on you if need be. He will
He
run on you.
got the
But it's like
wheels. He got the
he do.
wheels, man. That's what he used to do to us all the time. Like, I feel like every time we played Mitch, we lost. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, he had his first start was against us because something happened. Whoever their quarterback was got hurt. Mitch come out. We wound up beating him that game, but then after that, it never happened again. Like that guy just started
Right.
beating us every season. It was like, yo, I was sick of that dude, man. It was something about him with his legs, man. He know how to improvise, you know.
Oh man. So like how you feel about Justin Fields in that situation?
So Justin Fields, man, it's like, man, you know, I was like, at one point I wanted to go and get him last year, like maybe a week or two before the draft, not this past, but obviously that draft, and I was like, damn, boy, that boy looked nice on them films and stuff, man. Like he looked like he could be somebody. But my thing is, you know, the track record, and I know it's not based on the school. Obviously, these are people, and they obviously everybody's different. But Ohio State quarterbacks for some reason go missing, man. You
Tons.
know, and I mean, even and RIP to Dwayne Haskins, you
Haskins.
know, that was a Steeler, you know, and I don't want to talk down on him. May he rest in peace, but he's just another example of an Ohio State quarterback. For some reason, they struggle when they get in the NFL. And I don't know why. Like, I don't understand if it's the offense that now they breed some DNs and some cornerbacks, you know, they breed those type
See
of
what's cool?
guys now, but you know, I just don't know. So I felt like, you know, he's gonna be just like every other Ohio State quarterback. It's proven already. You know, I just going by the science. And so I was okay with not getting him, you know. And
Uh-huh.
last year, I mean, he showed some flashes, but I don't think he showed me anything where it's like, oh damn, you know, like we got to worry about this guy. But
Yeah. Do you
you see,
like
they're
watch
stripping the whole team too. You see that with the
AR?
Bears?
Do you watch
Yeah,
every team? I try to stay focused on every team. Like of course I
yeah,
mainly focus on Steeler content, but
right.
I do be making other team video. Like
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, hey, that's how I linked up with you, man. Seeing the Vikings, you know, hey, that's good. That's good that you do that. You know what I mean? Like, cause you kind of bounce around and represent all the teams, which is a good thing, you know, because people that see me, I'm locked into the Vikings. But what I'm gonna do, like what we're doing tonight, you know what I mean? You're the first person that I'm doing this with. I got another guy on Sunday that's gonna join me. And, you know, I just
mhm.
want to do stuff like this with other teams, and this will bring other fan bases to the channel. So it's not just strictly on Vikings. But ain't nothing better than the purple, man. I just gotta let you know, man. Ain't nothing better than the purple. You know what I'm saying?
I respect that. I respect that.
Yeah, but I like doing stuff like this. What I'm gonna try to do is when we play, like week 1, we play Green Bay. Like every Thursday, I'm gonna
Get a
try to get
Green
a
Bay
Green
fan
Bay
on here.
fan on there. We can go back and
Yeah.
forth and stuff like that. Things that, hey, these are ideas you can take too with your channel if you want to go live. And because you got a good setup, man. I can see you growing too. You know what I mean? And shit, I'm here to help, man. Whatever you got any questions, or if I could come to you, man, shit, that's how I'm looking at it. I'm trying to build a network, and just politic with everybody, man. That's how you grow, because you'll know a lot of them. You probably know, looking at those bigger content creators, like they won't even acknowledge you. That's like when you're small, it's like they got nothing to say to you. They won't even like your comment or nothing. And it's crazy. It's like, yo, like for real, like that's to me, that's lame. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, listen, even when I get big, man, I want to have everybody on my channel. I want to have a big, because I look at other fan bases, like really Dallas to be in particular, all of their content creators get together. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they come together, man. They do these big live streams and come together and rep their team. And it's like, I just always figure, like, why the Vikings can't do that, So that's what I'm here for, man. I'm here to save them,
Giants fans be doing that too.
Giants fans, yes. Yeah, I never tap in. I watched that. Who's the dude from the Giants? Cole Pizzle. I think it's Cole Pizzle, little funny dude. Yeah, Cole Pizzle. And then I used to watch the EDP guy, man, until that scandal came out. He was hilarious though, man. Aside the BS that happened, me having daughters, I don't play like that. You feel me?
Oh yeah. I see.
But at the end of the day, though, I mean, his content was funny, and I used to tap in. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I used to tap in with him, but especially when the Eagles were losing. I see the Eagles losing.
I will root against the Eagles.
Me too.
I was like, bro, especially if they playing like Dallas or somebody, I'm like, bro, they're gonna get blown out. I'm like, yes, sir. I'm gonna watch this game. I'll see this man's reaction.
I'm on YouTube. Quick, EDP. Like,
notifications on.
Hey, for real, bro. For real. So have you looked at the Steelers schedule this year? Like,
I did.
So made a video on it. Like the toughest game? Yo, you did a video on it? I'm gonna go tap in on that after we get off. What's the toughest game you think?
Honestly, bro, all our divisional games are gonna be test themselves.
Yeah.
And we have to play. Who do we play? We play
I think y'all play the NFC East too, don't y'all? Like, I think because
the NFC. We play in the NFC South this year.
Oh, okay.
So So Tampa. I say Tampa's gonna be our toughest game.
Yeah, Tampa. Man, I don't know. Speaking of Tampa, man, I don't even know if Tampa gonna be. Well, I know one thing for sure. Tom Brady's the offensive coordinator. We know that he's gonna be the quarterback. That's why they brought Bowles. That's why they said, "Hey, Todd Bowles, you be the head coach, but you're really gonna be the defensive guy." And then we can just let Tom Brady, be the offensive coordinator. What's up, Adam? Appreciate you tapping in. Yeah. You know what I noticed when we go live around 8? I think around like 8 o'clock, it'd be more jam packed. Like people probably still getting off work and stuff too.
Yeah, that's probably why.
That's what it is. I looked at the analytics. I think 8 o'clock better to post, but it's straight though, because we gonna have it on the channel. People gonna go back and watch it. They're gonna be, and we're gonna do this again too. As long as you're willing to do this again, man, I don't mind, man. We can turn up again. We got anything to talk about, we can get on here and talk about it. Yeah, for sure. I'll send you the link, but. Yeah, I mean, so I know y'all division games, like, yeah, for sure. Because how you think Lamar gonna be this year, man?
Bro, Lamar, oh my God.
Y'all gotta deal with him for a long time.
Huge Lamar Jackson fan, and it's just like I've been watching this man since I was like a freshman in high school. So his sophomore year in Louisville, and it's just like, I was like, why did he have to go to my division, bro? And it's just like that. You know how the Ravens is doing him right now? They're not paying him no money, and it's just like. When players don't get paid, bro, they normally go stupid.
Right.
Like just to make a statement to prove a point. And I'm just like,
so he about to unleash this year.
Oh God. I'm like, we gotta play this man twice a year. And he's coming off injury. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. It's gonna get ugly. And then y'all gotta go against Deshaun Watson. They had another person, and I'm not even going. I don't want to get too far into detail about Deshaun because I respect Deshaun as a man, and I feel like this is a money grab, honestly. Like, my own opinion, I looked into it as deep as I could, and it seems like a money grab. I'm not saying that these women are all lying and they don't deserve to have justice if there is. But at the end of the day, man, Deshaun Watson might not play right away, so that's a plus
He's
for
probably gonna
y'all
get
though.
suspended.
Because the NFL gonna probably suspend him for at least, I would say at least 6 games at the least.
Yeah. We
So
got
that's
Cleveland week 4, I think, too. So
so y'all might be playing against Baker. If Baker's still there, man, hey, they doing Baker dirty, boy. They like, I don't care. They doing Baker
real talk.
dirty. I ain't gonna
Real
lie.
talk.
Like, I mean, shit, hey, Baker was about to come to y'all for a minute. I know there was some steam about the Steelers at the beginning. It was like, hold up.
I was like, man, hey, look. No.
I'd rather Mr. Biscuit than Baker. I ain't gonna lie. Mr. Biscuit and Baker. I would take Mr. Biscuit over Baker any day. I ain't gonna lie. Baker, I give Baker this. He does have that like leader, like want you to follow. He has that general type attitude where it's like, hey man, let's rock with my boy. We're gonna ride with him, because he bounced up after getting hurt. But I mean, as far as his talent level though, man, I just can't. But the Browns should respect them more though. They were trash before him.
Exactly.
You gotta respect that, man.
You turn around. I think they won 7 games the following year.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. They got to respect that man. They got to put a little bit more respect on that man's name. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though he ain't the best quarterback in the world, but they got to put some respect on his name. So my guy always talks about y'all's offensive coordinator. You know his name? I can't remember his name, but he was saying that he really hates him. That's the person he hates the most on the Steelers, man. All right, boom. You said the name, so I know it. All right. So what's up? Like, he sounds like Mike Zimmer's style of play with how he calls it. I mean, are you ready for him to get up out of there?
No, not yet. I was, but then like I told myself, I'm like, wait a minute. This is his first year, like as an offense coordinator, like on an NFL level. You know what I'm saying? Right. You can only work so much. You have a battle line, 40-year-old quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Really, like, you know what I'm saying, a receiver that likes to disappear every 3 to 4 games. You know what I mean? So you can only work so much.
You talking about Clay?
Claypool, yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, Claypool, man. So one thing I observed about Claypool, like, he'll go up and get it. But I mean, he kind of does seem like a little crybaby in a way, though. Is he like a drama queen? Kind of like Stephon Diggs was for us. Is he like that, or he ain't really like that? He just drops.
Yeah, he is.
What's his main issue?
He's not Diggs level, but Claypool, I would say like ego, bro. He think he'll bud a team. Every now and then he has his flashes where I'm just like, bro, really? Like I had some high school teammates, you know what I'm saying, that act more mature than you right now.
Yeah. Okay. So it's one of them type deals where he's just acting like a child out there.
You remember when we played y'all and we was doing the hurry up offense, this man doing this.
Yeah, and that's how y'all lost. Yeah, because that was a big thing for like a week after. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I was gonna get into that, man. But you see how that game went though. Like when we were blowing the doors off of y'all, and then y'all creeped right back. That's how our whole season went. That's what's wrong with Mike Zimmer. We don't keep our foot on the necks of these teams. Like we'll be beating teams by 2 or more touchdowns, and then we start to run, punt, run, punt. Like we get so, like, I mean, people just know what we're gonna do. I mean, literally, you can sit back and watch it on the couch and say, man, I know they're gonna run right here. Like, it's just. And that's what was wrong with Zimmer, man. He wasn't willing to be innovative, But it's crazy because Tomlin has an old school, coaching style. To me, at least, it seems like Tomlin kind of has a more old school coaching style, but he seems to never lose though. So I don't get it.
Man, our offense was like that too. Like when I was watching the Chiefs game, like the first time we played them, not the playoff game, but when we played them in the regular season, I'm like, bro. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Run up the middle, short, quick slant. You know what I'm saying? Big Ben throws like an over the top pass. You know what I'm saying? Either overthrows the receiver, gets picked off, or like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we punt. That's our whole offense right there.
Hey, I knew last year, man, looking at Ben, man, when he would get hit and get up off that ground, I was like, yo, this is it for him, man. He done, He done, man. He hanging it up, you know what I mean? And it's time anyways, I thought it was time the year before. Like
Me
I was telling
too.
my boy, like it was time the year before. I think he played 1 year too long. He should have went out the year before. But I mean, you know how it be when you love something, you gonna try to keep on grinding at it. It's hard to walk away. I can imagine, walking away from a sport you really love. It just shows how much you really love the sport. And he brought y'all a lot of wins. He brought y'all what, a Super Bowl? One
Two
Super
Super Bowl.
Bowl or two?
Two.
Yeah, he brought y'all two Super Bowls. So yeah, I remember y'all didn't y'all beat Green Bay in one of them? I was at a Super Bowl party. Or did
No,
Green Bay beat y'all?
that was the one we lost. He has three Super Bowl appearances, one, two. That was Green Bay was the Super Bowl we lost.
Okay, that was the one y'all lost. All right, yeah, I remember I was at a big party during that one, and I was repping for the Pittsburgh Steelers too, man. I had my Pittsburgh
Oh,
hat on and all, man. I was going hard for y'all.
yep,
I was
yep.
so I'm in Charleston, South Carolina, you know what I mean? And we got a lot of it's like Charleston, for one, we don't have an NFL team. I mean, yeah, we got Carolina Panthers, which they're about 3 hours away, but most people down here though, it's a mixing pot down here. So most people are like Steelers, Cowboys, just like you say, Steelers and Cowboys. Really, they're the main ones.
What
What's
about
y'all
Washington?
favorite? What is it? What's y'all favorite pop pipe bomb and what good? What is that?
I don't even know what that is either, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, sports highlight. You got to be more specific. I don't know what the hell. I mean, a pipe bomb. You talking about making a bomb or something? You tripping? I don't know what you going on.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? I don't know. What's your favorite pipe bomb? But yeah, man, man, look, I look at it like this. We play Buffalo. Like, so this year, because I asked you what y'all toughest games were. I feel like the Vikings, our toughest game is Buffalo. That's the only game on our schedule. I did a prediction. Did you do a prediction on y'all's schedule yet?
On
What
the
y'all?
season, I
Yeah,
did.
where you got y'all coming out to?
Then, like, let's say Pickett ends up starting.
Yeah.
Um, I want to say like probably win like you know what I'm saying. The floor will probably be like 7 games. You know what I'm saying. The ceiling, I say 10. Ceiling is 10. Floor is 7. You know what I'm saying. So we're gonna be like within that.
Okay. Like,
I
all
don't want to be
right.
too biased. You know what I'm saying.
Right, right. Yeah. So I did one on the Vikings. Oh, we got more people tapping in now. I did one on the Vikings, and I figured we're gonna be about 10-7. Now
10.
you know how us content creators go, man. We make our first one right after the draft. We feeling good. And then as OTAs go and training camp, then before the season, we probably make about 3 of them before the season start, because things change. You know what I
Was
mean?
I
Things change. You
wrong?
just never know. Now, look, we like we our biggest pickup this offseason was Zadarius Smith, hands down. That was just our biggest
Oh
pickup. He
yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
almost went to the Ravens. He almost went. He opted out of the. He pretty much was about to sign with them, you know, and then he came to us. And just this morning, I heard he tweaked his back because he had a big back injury that he was out the season before, and he came back for the last game, and now he
Mm,
tweaked his back. And that's just the luck of the Vikings. I've been going through this since 1999, man. I don't know how old you are, but I'm 33. I've been a
oh, I'm
Vikings
20.
fan since, yeah. See, so I'm you 20? Is
Yeah,
it? Yeah. See, so I got a little bit of age on you, right? And I've
uh,
been a Vikings fan since I've been 10 years old, and I've been going through this for a long time, man. Listen, and this just plays in the hands of what the Vikings gods, man. Zadarius Smith, biggest pickup. Now he tweaked his back, and hopefully he can come back because we need him. We need him.
yeah.
Hey, that's my boy Knowledge, man. What's up, Knowledge? He always tapped in, man. He always tapped in. Vikings
That's
fan
it.
for sure.
So like,
It's
are y'all off of Kendricks?
So like Eric Kendricks, one of my favorite players, man. I think he should retire a Viking. I don't see why he should go anywhere else. We're big on Kendricks, and he's gonna be a big piece this year. I think they're gonna like last year with the Vikings, like last year, people don't realize, but the coaching, just the staff mentally drained them guys out there, man. Like mentally, I mean,
Yeah.
even off the field. And you can just tell from the OTA press conferences and stuff now that are going on, man. You could just hear the excitement in these guys, but it's like they rejuvenated, you know. So I think Kendricks is going to hit that next level because he gets disrespected, man, when it comes to like Pro Bowl votes and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean,
Oh
he's
yeah.
a problem out there, you know. So
Very overlooked. Very overlooked.
yeah, for sure, man. Like it's crazy, man. You know, they sit there and play with him. But I mean, speaking of defensive players, though, y'all got your boy TJ Watt, and that boy there. I mean, he's an animal, bro.
Got a fat head poster. The TV covering it, but
Is
yeah, got a
that's
fat
your
head
favorite
poster.
player?
Favorite player, like favorite current Steeler,
Yeah,
or like favorite
yeah, favorite current
favorite
Steeler,
current Steeler.
or is it Najee still?
Yeah, I'd say it's TJ.
Yeah,
Now
TJ.
Najee would probably be my like favorite offensive player. And
Right.
speaking of like offensive players, I have that one Steelers fan like almost every time like my video gets a lot of views.
Yeah.
You look like Deontay Johnson, and I'm like, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I see it, but I don't. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I gotta look at that, man. I gotta go check that out. Hey, it is what it is. You might need to go drop a jersey, man. And, hey, walk around the city. You know what I mean? Like, see him if I run up. Yeah. Hey, for real though. Because I mean, so speaking of y'all receivers though, wasn't he having a problem like dropping the ball though? Like, I don't know
In
if you wanna. I
2020,
don't
he
know if you
was.
wanna be like him. You know, he been dropping that ball a lot. That was 2020.
In 2020, 2021, that man like really turned it around.
Yeah, he
But
did.
like obviously, like in the playoffs, like you know what I'm saying, bro started returning back to the 2020 form. But it's like I give
Yeah,
you a pass. Like you know, you playing in Kansas City, it's
right.
cold, your hands are stiff, you
Yeah,
already get blown out. So it's like, does it
right.
matter?
Yeah, they did y'all dirty, man. I ain't gonna lie. They did y'all dirty, man. But you know, Kansas City, that's why I tell my wife is actually from Kansas and her whole family Kansas City Chiefs fan. And I mean, they just lucky right now. They like the Patriots were, you know, for that
Mhm.
long stint. That's how Kansas City's gonna be. I feel like they're gonna be always in the talk for the next 10 plus years. I mean, as long as you got somebody like Patrick Mahomes. See, because like we can get on the Vikings quarterback too, like how I feel about Kurt. There was actually steam that y'all were a good fit for him, and I was so happy. I was like, "Yo, send him to
Really?
Pittsburgh." Yeah, I mean, do
You
you like
you
Kirk
don't like
Cousins?
Kirk?
You feel like Kurt is a good quarterback?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah,
It's
he's
crazy
very
because
underrated.
everybody who's not a Vikings fan loves him. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I mean, like I say, he's good, not great. You know what I mean? So yes, I mean he's the best
Of course.
option right now, but
Game manager.
I mean, yeah, he's a game manager. Yeah, he don't take enough calculated risk, and that's what I don't like about him. You know what I mean? Like he's more worried about having that interception on his stat book than he is,
Right.
you know, scoring that touchdown, like bombing it. Especially when you got somebody like Justin Jefferson. I mean, he can easily just throw the 50-50 ball up, and nine
I'm
times
going
out of
deep on
10, if I had Jefferson on my team and he's deep one-on-one, I don't care if he looks
right.
blanketed. I'm giving my boy a chance. You know what I mean?
Jump
Like, for
ball.
real.
You can't even go get that jump ball.
I'm
I'm
telling you,
throwing it deep like
man.
at least
And
3 times a game. At least
I'm
3 times a
telling you, bro, at least. And that's what Jefferson, I mean, that's what Kurt don't do, you know, and that's what one thing I don't like about him. And another thing is if he gets hit at the beginning of the game, he goes in a shell and it's over with. As long as
set the
all the
tempo.
team's got to do is rattle him, man, he's done, you know. But yeah, when he's on, man. I'm excited to see y'all though, man, this year. I ain't gonna lie, like I'm excited to see Mitch Trubisky. Like, I'm being serious, man. People tripping, but I'm like, yo, I want to see Mitch Trubisky. I want to see him
So,
reinvent himself, you know. Because I think it can happen, you know, with Claypool too. Like I mean, I know Claypool got his issues, like you say, but he's a good
mhm.
receiver though. You know, he's a tough receiver, big, goes up and gets the ball. Every time I see him, he's always catching a bomb downfield, you know.
Right.
But he's always diving and hitting the ground, though. It seems like he's never like catching it and running. It's like he's always like
Nah,
jumping up and falling.
he not one of them.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, shit. Hey, that's what's up, though, man. Shit, we've been going hard for what? What? How long we been on here now? 40. We've been on here 40 minutes.
That
Shit, you
was
got
40
any?
minutes.
Yeah, that's why I say, boy, time flies when you're on this live. You know what I'm saying? Like time flies. Like it feel like we only been on for 10 minutes. Like we just started talking. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Real talk.
Like last time I was on, like I was telling you when I was on here with the guy named Dave that we do the Skull live because he's a Vikings fan like me, and we try to
Mhm.
jump on anytime we can, and we'll sit on here, man, and we lose track of time, you know.
Yep.
We be on here talking Vikings, man, and it start piling in. You got anybody else you ever reached out to on YouTube that you ever
Not
worked with or did anything with?
collab with.
No.
Actually, I got a friend of mine. I got like my Super Bowl prediction video. Like, I actually grabbed like a couple of my friends, and we all got in here and just like talked about, because we all like a mixed fan base. You know what I'm saying? One of us is a Texans fan, others a Falcons fan, others Green Bay. So like we all like gave our like respected opinions on like what's happening,
Oh,
everything.
okay. Well, yeah, man. I know we play Green Bay. I know we play Green Bay week 1. We play Green Bay. If you wanna reach out to your boy and tell him, you know, you could tell him about me and see if he wanna link on and he can jump on my channel on week 1. You know what I mean? Before the season start. See if he want to talk. Cause he a Packers fan though. So I see me and you. We could be cool. Just let your friend know, you know, we're gonna be kind of hard on him, man. You know, it get ugly when we go against the Packers. You know how we feel. That's like y'all going against the going against
Ravens.
what I guess the Ravens. Yeah, yeah. Steelers and Ravens. You know, y'all I know y'all don't like each other like that. That's what makes the NFL fun though. You know what I mean? Like it makes it fun. You know, hey, this YouTube shit fun to me. I love doing
It
this
is,
shit,
bro.
man.
It really is.
Yeah. So I mean, have you ever thought about just making a strictly Steelers page though, or you just kind of like how you're doing when with all the teams and basketball, being that you're a big sports lover, obviously.
Actually, I did have the idea that I'm like, bro, I'm finna just make only Steelers videos.
Yeah,
But I was like, my channel be boring like that. So it's like I'm talking
yeah,
about everything. Like, I haven't really made a baseball video in like 2 months, but excuse me, it's like mid-June baseball, so it's like
yeah,
nobody really checking for baseball right now. So like around September and October, that's when things will heat up. I'm gonna drop more baseball content then. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Be talking about football and basketball right now. Obviously basketball, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
The NBA finals is coming up, so gotta talk about that.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, oh, and Adam, yeah, I see you, man, talking about Linval. Yeah, I heard Linval might come back to the Vikings. That's what's up. I'm okay with Linval, Adam, man. Linval can come back, man. He shit. He a Viking.
Joseph,
He a Viking, if you ask me.
Linval Joseph,
Yeah, Linval Joseph. Yeah, yeah, that's a
he went
big
to
body boy.
he went to the Chargers, right?
Yeah, yeah, he was on the Chargers. Yeah, I mean, we've like released. He's played for us. Left, came back. Left, came back. Shit, this might be the third time he like left and came back. Like hey, that boy love coming back to Minnesota. But I ain't lied to you.
He like Julius Peppers, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
Julius Peppers.
for real. You ever been to a Steelers game? Like you ever gone watch and play like or in Texas anywhere, anything like that?
um, bro, like I've never actually been to an actual NFL game, bro.
Oh
I've been
wow,
to a Rockets game when I was like, how old was I? 9?
yeah.
Like,
So
you know what I'm saying? This
how
is,
far are y'all from New Orleans? Like how far is Houston from New Orleans?
I
It's
think
a
like
long
4
drive.
hours.
Oh, it's a kind of a drive. Well, that ain't that bad, 4
6
hours.
hours.
That ain't that bad. So what's the stadium you closest to? Just the Texans, like obviously. Yeah, because you're in Houston,
NRG.
yeah.
NRG.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
been to that stadium, like not during a game, but like we had a thing about 3 years ago called Battle of the Bands, where all the HBCUs would
Oh
get
yeah,
together.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, we
Yeah,
got those down there.
I'm like, that stadium is live. I can't. That stadium live.
Man, what you need to do, man, is anytime the Steelers play the Texans, man, you got to pull up,
I
you
gotta come
know?
back. I can pull up.
Not to pull up,
Yeah.
man. See, so that's kind of what I do. Like, just to give you a little story about me. Now, I've been to Minnesota. I actually flew out to the new stadium, US Bank, because you know I told myself, listen, I'm a Vikings fan, but I've
That
never been to
stadium is
Minnesota.
beautiful.
I got to go. I have to go to the home and watch a game, and I did that 2 years ago or 3 years ago. But what I
Mhm.
do down here, me and my wife, we go to a game every year. So this year we're gonna go to Miami because we play Miami week 6. My wife never
Dolphins.
been to Florida. Yeah, so we're gonna knock two birds out of one stone. But
Oh
every year
wow.
I try to go to a game. Last year I went to the Carolina game because if they play Carolina, I'm gonna go there because it's an easy drive. It's right there. You know, I know the
Yeah.
city.
And
But
then
yeah,
y'all won the
man,
game
that
too.
was a good game though that we went to because I went into overtime and we won. You know, KJ Osborne with the walk off touchdown too. So I wasn't
He's
disappointed.
underrated. KJ
Yeah,
is so
so
underrated.
I just did I just released a video this morning about a dude named Thomas Hennigan that we had that played for He played for Appalachia State, you know, a small college, obviously, but man, dog
Carolina.
seemed like a beast, man. Like, and he's an undrafted free agent, you know what I mean, that we picked up. And I think he needs a chance because, you know, we just picked up Albert Wilson the other day because Amir Smith Marset got injured. I don't know if you know who that is on our team.
Oh no.
Yeah, but he got injured, man, and this was going to be his second year, and we were looking forward to him, you know, taking that next step. But yeah, we picked Albert Wilson up. I'm like, man, Albert Wilson, when we got this guy already on the roster, like, but you know, hey, we gonna trust Kwesi, man. I like Kwesi. You know Kwesi now, right? Our new GM. Have you?
I don't really pay attention to GMs like that,
I
honestly,
got you.
unless we talking about
Like
the
y'all
GM.
GM.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
not even him. It's like the Roonies be like running that more than the actual GM do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, man. Shit, hey, we gonna keep in touch throughout the season though, too. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And we'll do this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll do this, man. If you ever got any topics, you know, that you want to do on your page and you need somebody to join just to make the conversation go, man, you got mine.
Sure.
We on IG. You know what I mean? You just hit me up, man. Send me a DM. I always down to join. Or if I got another situation where I need you on, man, I'll reach out to you. Man, we get you back on here. You know, next time we'll do it more around 8:00. I noticed 8:00 is
8 o'clock.
more popping
Okay.
time. But the game on tonight, so we wouldn't have been able to do that tonight anyway, because I'm gonna tap into the game too. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna watch the game. So what we'll do, we'll leave off though. But who you got? Who you got tonight though? Out of the Warriors and the Celtics.
Who gonna win game one, or who I think gonna win the whole thing?
Who you think gonna win game one?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Boston Suns. Everybody in game one.
All right, and then now we'll say like, all right. So how many games you think the series is gonna go?
Shoot, the way the Celtics have been playing and been shocking everybody, I wouldn't be surprised. This could easily go to 7. Most likely, how hot the Warriors are, I'm saying it's probably gonna go to 6. I don't want Boston to win.
Yeah,
I love underdog. I love going for the underdogs. Like, you know what I'm saying? If the Heat made it, I would have went for the Heat. I love Jimmy Butler.
right.
But I think Golden State will most likely win. I want Boston to win.
Yeah. That's how it be, man. It'd be like that. Like I remember last year, because last year was the Milwaukee, right? Yeah, Milwaukee and the Suns, right? Yeah. And man, the Suns just seemed like they were so good. I'm like, man, ain't nobody gonna beat them, man. I keep pulling for Milwaukee, man. But I was so glad when Milwaukee won that series, man. I was pulling for them because Chris Middleton's actually from where I'm from. You know what I mean? He actually down here. He went to a school called Portugal, which is only like 20 minutes away, you know? So, yeah, man, I was pulling for Chris, man, for sure. Like, he a big name in our city, like, for sure.
Really?
So, yeah, man. But, hey, man, that's what's up, man. T Jr., man, I appreciate you tapping in with me, man. We talked about some stuff tonight. It's going to be on the channel. So, if I don't know if I can I don't know if there's a way you can download it or grab it, then you could do that off the channel, you know, if you do want to post it or anything like that, you know, but either way, it's gonna be on my channel for sure. So, and then next time we'll get some stuff rocking, man, and get this thing popping a little more. But hey, for the first episode of Purple Talk, I appreciate you tapping in, man. That's love for sure. You know what I mean? And we'll be in touch. All right. Appreciate it.